Well, new calls for an investigation into Dr. Ulrich Klopfer's Indiana abortion clinic after more than 2,000 fetal remains were discovered at his Illinois home. Now, Klopfer died earlier this month, and his family found the remains just a couple of days ago while cleaning out his home. Now, Klopfer had multiple clinics in Indiana. Local pro-life choice groups want all of those clinics looked into out of fear that there could be more remains. Max Lewis reports.
A shocking discovery at the Illinois home of former abortion doctor Ulrich Klopfer. Authorities there removing more than 2,000 fetal remains. Now, pro-life groups want more to be done.
We're publicly calling for an investigation of all three of his facilities.
Klopfer formerly ran 3 abortion clinics in Fort Wayne, Gary, and South Bend, and was known as one of Indiana's most prolific abortion doctors. Property records show Klopfer still owns the South Bend Clinic, and Jackie Appleman with St. Joseph County's Right to Life says Klopfer visited weekly up until his death. Her group is worried there could be more fetal remains that have yet to be found.
Klopfer was responsible for over 30,000 abortions. So the fact that they've only found 2,000 remains makes us question where are the other remains.
Klopfer's South Bend Clinic opened in 1978 and closed in 2016, shortly after he stopped providing abortions. His initial trouble started in 2012 when Indiana's Attorney General opened an investigation into his practices and made several allegations, including improper staffing and errors on state-mandated medical records.
In the past, you've said that these were simply clerical errors.
Klopfer was later charged in 2014 after waiting for months to report an abortion on a 13-year-old girl.
We're all human beings, we all make mistakes, and we have to deal with the consequences, okay?
The doctor got more consequences 2 years later when the Indiana Medical Licensing Board suspended his license for documentation errors and failing to exercise reasonable care. Along with calling for further investigation, Right to Life says they are working with authorities to give the fetal remains what they call a proper burial.
Klopfer and any abortionist, leaves a horrific legacy of death and destruction.
Current South Bend abortion clinic Whole Woman's Health sent us a statement that says in part they are shocked by the news. It goes on to say, quote, "We join the community seeking more information and awaiting the results of the investigation." Klopfer's South Bend clinic was his last. The clinic in Fort Wayne closed in 2013 and his Gary clinic shuttered in 2014. Now the question for some is whether there remains more to be seen within these walls.